Before I start, I just want to let everyone know that by no means am I motivating you or encouraging you to get out of your college, or I'm saying that you should not work hard for your computer science degree if you are in 11th or 12th. Okay, but I just want to discuss this possibility, this future trend that is coming up lately. Okay, so I thought let me just share this with you. Hey, welcome back everyone. I'm Ishan Sharma, and in today's video, I want to talk about this new trend that has been coming up, in which a lot of the students just don't go to college and they don't opt for computer science degrees. Instead, what they do is that they take up some alternative paths. Either they learn on their own or they take up some coding boot camps. So that's what I want to talk about in today's video. What is this about, and can this actually come to India? And if it does come to India, what would happen to this? But why am I talking about this right now? Well, the reason is that because of the lockdown, everything has been accelerated. All the classes are now moved to online, and because of that, people are realizing that I can attend the same lectures or even better lectures on YouTube or on some other places in which the fee is a lot less. So why should I be going to some college paying hefty amounts just for this Zoom class? Okay, and so this has been a big acceleration that we were expecting to see in the 5-10 years, but it has happened right now. So that's really interesting. Now, what do they do if they don't go to college, if they don't go to school? Where do they go and how do they get the information? Well, they basically use YouTube, they basically use Udemy or Coursera. Or if they want to invest and if they have some money, they can go and take a look at coding boot camps. Okay, I think in India, anyone who is preparing for JEE, they ultimately want to get into computer science and they want to become a software engineer. Not because they enjoy it. They haven't even tried it at once, but they do want to try it out and they see the huge profits and all that. That is completely all right. I completely understand that. But what happens is that because they all want to go for computer science and software engineering, it doesn't make much sense for them to enroll into college. Okay, now sure, you'll be having a lot of networking events, you'll be able to network with people, and that's something that is very much valuable. That's the reason I am attending my own college. I go there to just network with people, to just learn from other people, not as much to gain knowledge. I can gain knowledge from other places as well, but it's a great place for me to just talk to people and learn from their experiences and get some opportunities as well. Okay, so that's what I'm going college for. And again, it can be different for other people. If you want to, let's say, go into research, if you want to study some theoretical concepts, let's say you don't want to go into computer science as like a software engineering job, but you want to go into machine learning, or you want to do some research into electrical engineering, for sure you would have to go to college. That is the only way that you will be able to learn all of those skills. Okay, but if you are not looking out for those career paths, if you just want to get like a software development job in some IT company, then you should definitely take a look at this other alternative path for you to learn those skills. I know from my own experience, just by taking a look at how computer science students study the concepts, they basically just attend the lectures, they come back to their rooms, and then they study using YouTube and some other resources. So essentially they are doing the same thing, but they are also attending the classes and they're also getting the degree. All right. So yeah, this is really interesting. And I have also done this podcast interview with Harish. And in that podcast, I talked about this complete topic, and this is what he has to say. Take a look at it. What do you think about education and college in general? Do you think that we in India might approach to a point at which a 17-year-old can be like, "Meko padna nahi hai, and I won't go to a college, and I'll just use these resources available on the internet"? Is that possible? Number one, and if so, when can we? How close are we to that year or that place in time?
So see, I'm in my third year of college, right? And as I approach college, I'm not sure. I'm in electronics, but I'm not interested in electronics.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would say if I were to pursue electronics, then BITS would have been a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like the amount of efforts teachers put in to teach you softwares or maybe to teach concepts is phenomenal. And that's going to definitely help you if you go out there and work for AMD or NVIDIA. Amazing. But if for someone who's interested in building software, I don't think this would be the right position to be in, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, if it all depends. If it's say biotechnology, then obviously you need lab facilities, you need crazy funding, research facilities and all. And in that case, you'll have to go to a college. And another aspect of college is the social part of it, where you can talk to your friends, build a network, be with your hostel mates. So if we can somehow compensate the social part of it, and if you're pursuing something that doesn't require research facilities, like if it's not electronics or biotechnology, if it's something like computer science, then I think college can be easily skipped. But then again, there's this sort of bigotry in Indian companies, right? Especially for fresher roles. They don't have a form of validation because India is a country of masses. And this is a problem that a lot of job portals face. Whenever they put out a public job posting, they get thousands of applications. And in reality, just 2 or 3 out of those 1,000 applications are actually relevant. So even if they state that these are the skills required to apply, people just apply, assuming that somehow luck is going to favor them and they'll get the job. While they don't understand that that's extra burden for the company. They have to screen 1,000 applications for no reason. So if the person applying knows that he's going to get rejected because his skill sets do not match the criteria, but still he just applies. And this is the main reason why top companies prefer IIT, BITS, and NITs, right? Because they do not want to get into this huge hassle of spending hours and hours in screening applications. Instead, they can just go to these colleges, view few applications, and then just shortlist them. That's a much easier process. Saves time, saves money. So as far as fresher job is concerned, and like some of the top MNCs, the favoritism towards top colleges will exist. At least for the next few decades. But when it comes to tier 2, tier 3 colleges, in that case, whatever skill sets like competitive coding or your interview skills, your communication skills, that's what matters.
So for sure, there are some downsides to not choosing college, but there are some huge upsides as well, right? So for example, it will not take you 4 years to learn software development to get a job at some tech company. It would only take you at max 1 year or 2 years, okay? And you would also not be paying the hefty amount, all right? So there are definitely some pros and cons to it. Now here's an example. Let's say there's one person who ended up skipping college and just took a coding bootcamp and studied over there, learned about DSA, learned about software development, made some projects, and got his job at a tech company. Not the best tech companies like the FANG, but he got a job either ways, okay? And so it just took him like 6, 7, 8 months, and he got his first job. And he saved a lot of time, he saved a lot of money. Then there are these then there's another person, and he spent 4 years, spent a lot of money, and he ended up getting the same job, or even like a better job, but he took 4 years and spent a lot of money on that, okay? Just decide where do you want to be in that spectrum. So that's what I'm talking about, right? This is huge, and I am so excited for something like this to happen in a country like India. Of course, this is not happening in India anytime soon. There's a huge industry that has been built up on colleges and coaching institutes preparing you for IITs, and if it were to happen, this would be a huge loss to this complete coaching industry and the colleges. So that's what I feel about it. There's definitely a use case for people who just want to get into tech companies. They don't want to do anything else. They can go for it. They definitely have a choice to just skip college and get their certificate from these other platforms and just sit for the interviews just like that. And if you want to do networking, you can take a look at LinkedIn as well. But yeah, that's what I feel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends. That would be very much helpful. If they are fed up about the education system in India, then they should definitely understand that there is an alternate career path for them. There are many coding boot camps right now, okay? You can take a look at them. They come at a very low cost, and that will help you learn all of those skills, okay? The software development skills that you need. You can learn data structures and algorithms. You can learn front-end technologies or back-end technologies. So all of this you can learn in just a span of 6 months, and you can become a software developer. No need to spend 4 years at some college and studying some random concepts. All right, but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and like this video, and let me know what other videos do you want me to make in the description down below or in the comments down below. And yeah, make sure that you also follow me on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 7390. And with that said, I will see you in the next video, and bye bye.